All right. So we go on and talking about another important part of the body. This is the ischioanal fossa. All right. So get to talk about it was an exam question, right? So students were asked to draw and label the words anal canal. Then also they should briefly talk about the ischioanal fossa. Well, for me, I think okay, well, since it actually has the anal canal and the ischioanal fossa, I think like we just discuss the two of them together. You understand? So we start with the anal canal. So we said that the anal canal is kind of like you have the digestive tract, then this is like the ending for it, you know. So anal canal is the terminal part of the large intestine and it's about 4 centimeters. Okay. Right. It's about 4 centimeters. So it extends from the anorectal junction to the anus and is divided into 2 parts of the pectinate line. Alright, so for the anal canal, there is a way you can actually discuss the anal canal, you know. So it's divided into 2 parts and you divide it based on what? This line. Can you see this green line? That's what is known as what? The pectinate line. Alright, so with this pectinate line now, you can now discuss everything that is above the pectinate line. You can also discuss what is like below the pectinate line. Alright. So for the pectinate line, above it we have is lined by the columnar epithelium. The blood supply is the superior rectal artery, branch of the inferior mesenteric artery, and the middle rectal artery, which is a branch of the internal iliac artery. How about the venous drainage? It's superior rectal vein, alright, draining into the portal venous system. Alright. So nerve supply is autonomic nerves, visceral sensation, and it's okay, not sensitive to pain. That's above the pectinate line. Alright, it's not sensitive to pain. Now discussing this below the pectinate line, we said that the epithelium is lined by stratified squamous epithelium. Right, blood supplies the inferior rectal artery, which is branch of the internal pudendal artery. Venous drainage is inferior rectal vein draining into what? Systemic venous system. Alright, so nerve supply is what? Somatic nerves, that's the inferior rectal nerves, sensitive to pain, touch, and temperature. Alright, so the next one will actually be discussing what is known as the ischioanal fossa. So that's the ischioanal fossa right there. Alright, so the ischioanal fossa, we said that it's also known as the ischiorectal fossa. It's a fat-filled space located on either side of the anal canal. Its boundaries are formed by the pelvic diaphragm superiorly and the obturator internus muscle laterally. Alright, so the skin and the superficial fascia inferiorly. Alright, so the ischioanal fossa contains what? The fat and loose connective tissues. So they basically provide like a cushion effect, allows for expansion and contraction during defecation. Right, there we have the inferior rectal vessels and nerves. Of course, you can see everything there. Alright, so this one is a branch of the internal pudendal artery and nerve supplying the anal canal and the superior tissues. So pudendal canal, which is known as the Alcock's canal, it contains a pudendal nerve and the internal pudendal vessels which run along the lateral wall of the fossa. Okay, they also have the perineal branch of the 4th sacral nerve, supplies the skin around the anus. Okay, then ischioanal fossa plays like a crucial role in allowing the anal canal to distend during defecation without causing damage to surrounding structures. Okay, so this is it for the ischioanal fossa, also known as the ischiorectal fossa and the anal canal.